All right. We should be live here on the YouTube. We'll see. We'll see what we got going on here. Let me jump over to the comments, get over to my channel over on YouTube that shows that I'm live. We'll pause that. And now we can keep track of these comments while all you guys act crazy. I don't know. I got this thing in the top left corner. I did not mean to put up there. So it's the little This Guy Trucks banner up at the top. Let me see if I can get rid of that real quick. There we go. Just pop that off there. There we go. That's better. That's better. What's up, guys? How are you? How are you? Jack Black, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you. Good to see you. San Andreas, what's up, bro? How we sounding? We sounding good? We sounding good? We're looking as good as we can. The lighting's not great, but we should be sounding okay. I'm not really sure. And we'll hang out for about an hour, see what we can get into, see what we can talk about, because you guys know me. I'm an old man. I ain't got more than an hour in me these days. I ain't got more than an hour in me. I get exhausted quick. But hey, before I say hi to everyone, did you guys realize what we did today? Did anyone else notice what we did today? Because I noticed. I'll see if anyone else noticed, but I certainly noticed. So let me know. Excuse me. Let me clear my throat. So, and then I start choking. Hold on. I have some Coke here. Coke here. Hey, there we go. Some guys know what we did today. Some guys know what we did today. How about it? So, we did, guys. We cleared 4,000 subscribers today. How you like that? This Guy Trucks is back, baby. This Guy Trucks is back. We did it. 4,000. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it so much. That is awesome. I was really excited to see it. It's been headed our way for a few days now, and we did it. We did it. We made it. So let me say hi to everyone, because I got Jack Black and San Andreas, but what's up, Heston? How you doing? Northern Waves, the fellow super trucker here. Well, sir, there can be only one. I'm not making any threats. This is the internet, but I think it's required that there's a fight to the death. I think. Because I got to be honest with you, I'm the best goddamn trucker that ever existed. So you'll have to meet me on Fuel Island, son. You'll have to meet me on Fuel Island. So Beaver Smashing, what a great name. What an absolutely great name. Got himself a channel membership, too. Thank you, Beaver Smashing. Channel memberships, guys, as you see across the bottom, only $1.99 per month. And I don't know what it helps with. Helps me have a steak every once in a while. Just kind of helps out. So appreciate that. What's up, Rolling with Ryan? Nathan, what's going on? Good to see you. Death Row Trucking in the house. What's up, Ryan Sims? Lady Boomer, my favorite damn boomer in the world. And that's, it almost feels like a backhanded compliment a little bit because those boomers get on my goddamn nerves. But Lady Boomer in the house, she should have been the spokesperson for her generation. By far the most reasonable, just a very awesome person. Thank you, Lady Boomer, for stopping by to hang out with us. Geez, who else did I not say hi to? David Boyd, what's going on? Cody Cool, good to see you. Sounds good, looks good. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you. Appreciate that. Just got done watching the Dallas and Eagles game. I did not participate in football today. Hey, my Broncos won last week. That's all I need to know. And beat those crybaby Chiefs. My Broncos beat those crybaby Chiefs last week. Gotta love it. Got to love it. Hey, 16 games from now, what's that come out to? 8 years from now, the Broncos will finally beat the Chiefs again, and I'll be very happy with that. Happy with that. I don't have an hour in me. That's okay, Cody. I'm a tired old man. Holland Donkey says, I rarely have more than about 10 minutes in me. I know, Holland Donkey. I know. You gave it your all, though, baby. You gave it your all. Thank you, Creed. New setup looks great. I was going to use this setup, this whole setup for actually editing videos, and recording and all that, and it's still just easier on my phone. So this setup that I got is just for the live streams, because you know I got stuff to do. I'm a trucker still, right? I got shit to do. So when I sat down, I set up the whole computer and the microphone and the webcam, and I got a ring light over there that's obviously not doing much for me tonight. Like, this side of my face is shiny and very bright. By the time I set that up to make a video, it takes so much time. So this is the live stream setup, and still trying to figure out how to make these lights look good. I'm not impressed at all. Not impressed at all. So Wild Beer says, bring on the shenanigans. Absolutely. Absolutely. So yeah, guys, we did do 4,000 again today. We did 4,000 again today. San Andreas says you'll hit 70K again. Don't give up. I do not intend to give up. All this does is reinforces my bad behavior on the internet. If I can get to 4,000 subscribers by making fun of stupid fucking things that truckers do, then I can get to 100,000 making fun of stupid fucking things that truckers do. So yeah, basically you guys are just supporting my bad behavior. I appreciate it. And I guess when it comes down to it, it's really your fault. It's this is all your fault. So yeah, man, I can't believe it. That's cool though. That's awesome. We did it. We did it. 70K miles I'm counting. There you go, Northern Waves. Lady Boomer's eating tamales. I love a good tamale. I hear you. I'm with you on that. Nick Earl, what's going on, man? On my 34 headed to Sacramento in the morning. I normally don't say this because people are weird on the internet, but so am I. So am I. I will be there. I'm actually right by Sacramento, really close, within 30 miles, I'd say. And I am hitting Sacramento about 4 a.m. and there's only 5 pallets left on this trailer. So 5 a.m. at the latest. Hopefully I'm getting the fuck out of town. I am finally, guys, after 3 months in this truck. Now, there have been a couple occasions that I've gotten out of the truck. I'd say in 3 months, I've got a total of 3 10-ish hour breaks. So after 3 months in this truck, guys, I am finally getting out of here next weekend. I am finally parking the truck. I'm taking 3 days out of this bitch. And I'll probably still hang out with you guys for like an hour on Sunday. I'll get my Friday video out and hang out with you guys for like an hour on Sunday. But I'm finally getting the fuck out of here. I'm finally getting out of this truck for like 3 days. I can't wait. It's exciting. And it's a long time coming. 3 months, guys. Holy shit. Imaginary name is the one that got us to 4,000. There we go. You know what? The last 2 or 3 subscribers to get to 4,000 took forever. It took forever. It's like I was watching it all day going. I was not watching it all day coming. That's not what I meant to say. What I meant to say was I was watching it all day going, come on, 2 more subscribers. And then it hit 4,000 and then it hit 4,005 like immediately after. I'm like, come on, man. You're going to make me wait all day for that. Nick Earl, you're right. That was like our Super Bowl. That was. We're going to beat the Chiefs once every 8 years. We got to like it. We got to enjoy it. So Cody never liked the Chiefs either. Hey, that's just how it goes. Hope the company is taking care of you. It's hard to say, Dave. They're taking advantage of me, so there's always that. I mean, that's a good thing, right? I'll convince myself it's a good thing. They are keeping me very busy, but boy, they don't like when I want some time off. They're not big fans. Nathan is a Lions fan. This year, they are definitely a different team. I don't know much about football this year, guys, if I'm being honest. I hope that the Broncos do well, but the last time I really paid attention to the Lions was a long time ago when Barry Sanders played. I was going to say, do y'all remember Barry Sanders? I think you do. And that was exciting. And then, of course, there was Megatron and Matt Stafford that should have won a lot more together. But other than that, I haven't paid attention to the Lions for a while. But I'll be honest with you, as a guy born and raised in Denver or around Denver, let's say, I've always been a Broncos fan, but my secondary team has always been the Lions since Barry Sanders, because he was really great. Do the lights look like shit? I mean, oh, I just dropped my mouse. Damn it. I was going to fix the lights. I have recovered the mouse, everybody. Maybe that's better. I don't know. I have no idea. Now it just looks like terrible over there. It's hurting my eyes. So I don't know if the lights look like shit. The best videos are your wild stories from the road. Thank you, Beaver Smashing. Appreciate it. Keep an eye out for the panda on a dirt bike. There's a panda on a dirt bike in Sacramento. Did you guys notice what I recorded last time? With the B-roll, I've been trying to kind of put subtle jokes into the B-roll. The footage of me driving down the road or what have you as I go. Lady Boomer happened to catch on to the fact that, and I'm sure other people caught on too, but she happened to catch on to the fact that I was recording Fuel Island a lot, because, you got to stake out Fuel Island because you walk across, because Fuel Island's fucking dangerous, man. They'll kick your ass on Fuel Island. But the last video, I was in Washington, and I was shooting a video of the apple orchards as I was passing by, but I didn't want to say it. I just wanted to drive by the apple orchards of Washington and have video of it. So I hope you guys are enjoying that, because a lot of videos, there's subtle jokes in the B-roll. A lot of subtle jokes in the B-roll as we go. So that's awesome. Enjoy the time off. I will, man. I will be, I think, somewhere around Vegas, but not in Vegas. And not because I'm really trying to go to Vegas, but that's just kind of how this is all working out. So I'm going to visit family. And I will be, I haven't been off for 3 fucking months, guys. It's been absolutely insane. And this truck is disgusting. It smells exactly like you would think it would, with a trucker in it for 3 months straight. It's fucking disgusting. It's it's time to get out. We need to just get a pressure washer and just spray the inside of this truck. It's disgusting, man. It is time to get out. It's time to get out. Let's see. Nathan's on a 34, picking up in the morning to Georgia, then heading to Pennsylvania to deliver the first part of the load. There you go. There you go. Good for you, bud. Get some rest and forget about all this. Spend time with. I got to see the wife. I know this sounds weird, guys. I actually stop by my house fairly often-ish. I stopped at the house last week, I think, and I stayed for the night. And I stopped by the house. I think it was the week before that. So I'm not actually going home for this home time. It's weird. I know it's strange, but I won't actually make it home for this home time. But we're trying to improve the situation around here, and maybe I won't have to spend 3 months in the truck. So it's been crazy. It's been crazy. Jobs get jealous of your home time. They do, man. And they go home. They go home all the time. What truck do I drive? This is, unfortunately, just a Cascadia. Cascadias are so boring. It's whatever. But I might be moving into a new one here in the next 1 to 3 weeks. I still got to figure out what's going on with that. So I'll talk about it in a video. I don't really talk too much about my business anymore. It's just kind of more stories and bullshit than anything. But if you guys see me in another truck, a different truck in the next coming weeks, it's not because I quit my job, because that's going to be everybody's first question. Did you fucking quit? But I think I'm switching trucks. I think I'm switching trucks here soon. Greetings from Illinois. Happy birthday to Tommy. Happy birthday to Tommy. Good to see you, man. Tommy, a big supporter of the channel. Good to see you. The footage from the last video driving through the redwood forest was dope. It wasn't quite redwood Westover, but I really did enjoy that shot also, because it was smoky and the sun was coming through the smoke. And it was just a really, really cool video. So I was near the redwoods, but I don't think it was officially considered to be the redwoods. Thank you, Lady Boomer. Thank you, I appreciate that. And good to see you, Westover. This dude was having a barbecue at his house, Westover. He's sending me snaps of it, and I'm sitting in the truck eating a goddamn microwave burrito, and I'm like, Westy, what's going on, man? I thought we were bros. You're over there barbecuing and drinking beer. I'm in here with a Coke and a microwave burrito. Like, come on, man. I love you, but dude, that was torture. That was torture to watch. I was like, motherfucker, man. I need to get a grill for the truck. Like, just kick back and just hang out and have you start grilling out by the truck. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. I'll be in Vegas on the 21st. I will not, Lady Boomer. I will not. But I do go through your area, Lady Boomer, through your neighborhood. Actually, I'll be going through your neighborhood maybe tomorrow, but I'm not going to tell you when, because I don't want my ass kicked on Fuel Island. I don't want Lady Boomer showing up and body slamming me on Fuel Island. So I'm not going to say a word to you, but I actually think I'm going to roll right through there tomorrow. Pretty sure. But yeah, I don't need you kicking my ass. I've had all the beatings I can take, guys. I can't take a single other beating. Do you still drive that International? No, I sold that International a while ago. I had to. It just kept breaking down. It kept breaking down. Can you do super trucker stories or your scary story videos you did? Hold on, reaching for my vape juice. Sorry about that. So I could possibly redo the scary stories. I'm so long-winded today that I could probably turn each of those 4 stories into their own video. I feel like I'm doing super trucker stories. Am I not? I feel like I'm doing them. I did the guy that started the dance music in Alaska. What was that fucking guy? Old Shipwreck. I did that. And I still have more, obviously. And what am I trying to say? I haven't told all my stories, but the beautiful thing about trucking is you always get a new story. There's always some shithead doing shithead things, right? Somewhere out there. So, yeah, I feel like I'm doing some super trucker stories, but maybe they're not coming out at like maybe the frequency they should. I don't know. It's a balancing act, you know. I got to drive the truck and I got to get out the videos, and I like to do the live streams. So rest assured they're coming is what I meant to say. I could have just made that much shorter and just said they're coming. I just haven't got there yet. Would you drive for a Swift or any mega carrier? Sure. I mean, I don't see why not. As a matter of fact, with the way this whole trucking economy is right now, that might be your safe bet. That's just off the top of my head. I don't know for sure, but I would be kind of scared to be working for a small operation right now of like, you know, less than 20 trucks, less than 200 trucks. Because what are they going to do? Like, I mean, people are losing contracts left and right. And the people keeping those contracts, unfortunately, right now are the mega carriers. For one, they've got trailers. They've got drop and hook trailers for these shippers and receivers. That's a big deal. They've got plenty of them. They can lower the rates. I know that's bad for us, but they can run at lower rates than smaller operations can. I don't necessarily like saying it, but running for megas might be the play right now. It might be the play right now because, I mean, so many people are just getting their asses kicked right now. I don't like it necessarily, but that may be what it is, you know. Turned out pretty good, my bad. No, Westy, it looked good, man. It looked really good. I'm going to microwave the hell out of this burrito when I'm done hanging out with you guys and pretend it's steak, and that'll be fine. There is actually a Greek restaurant in the parking lot here, but I don't know if they're open. I like Greek food, but the flavors are very strong. But I might walk over there after I'm done doing this stream and see if they're open and get into some Greek food. You know, I'm not really sure. Nathan says, what does Nathan say, everybody? That's a lot. I put it up on the screen because y'all are going to have to help me read that. That's a lot. I'm just kidding, Nathan. I'm typically home every weekend, but things just went shit on a load I was on last week that got a reset in. So I told them to keep me rolling, and then the loads they had lined up for me all canceled. Yeah, that's the world we're in right now, Nathan, unfortunately. That sucks, but I hear you. For a 2024 Freightliner Caveman Trucking, do you like the, a truck's a truck, Caveman, but I just kind of am over the Freightliners. They're just so fucking boring. They're just so boring. I do have a George Foreman in here. Oh, but you're talking about an air fryer. I have just the cheap George Foreman up top. I don't ever use it, but I do have one. The door is broke off my freezer in this truck. So, I could probably keep stuff frozen still, but I don't even fuck with it. I don't care. I don't even know what to say. I'm just trying to eventually live a better life out here on the road. And right now it's Love's Points feed me quite often. There's things like that. And not a whole lot of steak dinners these days, but I did have one about 2 nights ago. I think I went out and got a steak, and then I didn't eat it all. I wasn't really hungry, so I put it in the truck. And then yesterday sometimes you got to make the truck feel like home, right? So I set up my little TV tray that's sitting here right now, my little folding camp chair, and I heated up my steak, and I sat back here playing video games in my chair and eating my steak, and it was nice. It was a nice evening, if I'm being honest with you. It wasn't bad at all. But I just have the little basic George Foreman, like $12 one. Eric had a good question for me, but can't remember. Let me know if you remember, Eric. I don't know if I got a good answer. So you don't have to do this for your own vanity. You can do this for eternal power. That's a good reason to do it. What's up, Gus? Good to see you. Your stories always remind me of TV shows, always a new episode each week. Well, thank you, Tommy. It's been interesting. It's been an interesting month or so here on the YouTube channel. We're doing big things. We're growing again, and I can't thank you guys enough for that. It's been cool. But what always happens when people find my channel the first time they've ever listened to me tell a story, it fucks with them. They're like, "What the fuck is going on?" Like some dude was mad in the last video, when I went to Swift orientation, and he was just so frustrated because he's like, "It's been 6 minutes. Can you get to the point?" And at the 6-minute mark, I was still talking about how I've been avoiding getting my ass kicked on Fuel Island. So you have to stick with me for a few minutes if you want to get to the point. But it's, you can always tell when we're starting to bring new people in. People accuse me of being a drug addict all the time. I'm not. Nicotine is my drug, right? But because I'm so, I don't know, animated, I guess, or like this, where I'm not focused on anything. A lot of people are like, "This guy's on fucking drugs." Like, no, I promise I'm not. Jeff would do OnlyFans. Hell yeah. Dave says, "Josh, do you like running reefer or van more? Just wondering." I don't really care either way. Reefer's got some crazy schedules, but I'm kind of used to that. It doesn't really matter, if I'm being honest with you, Dave. I know that doesn't feel like an answer, but I don't really care. Yeah, Beaver Smashing. I did some the old channel. I don't know if you knew the old channel, Beaver Smashing. We're getting a lot of new people around here that didn't even know the old channel existed. That is really cool. But yeah, I had some trucker horror stories on there. We did that once, and well, that's it. I had some trucker horror stories on there. That's the end of my story. Anybody that thinks they can make money as an owner operator, not being in niche markets, is a dipshit. If you're talking about the current market, then yeah, owner operators are really hard life right now. I've been an owner operator, and at the time I was an owner operator, that's when we had really good rates, the COVID rates. I guess modifier to the point you're making, if you're talking about right now, yeah, an owner operator probably isn't going to make much more, if any more, than a company driver right now. It's just a fucking brutal market. But if you're talking about overall, there are definitely times where an owner operator is going to make more for sure. Get a bus driving position with the city. Why in God's fucking name would I do that? Jeff, I got no idea why I would ever do that. That sounds awful. I'll just stick to doing this. Drew says, oh, Drew also sent a super chat. Sorry about that, Drew. I missed it the first time. But he says, is it worth getting your CDL as a side gig? If I'm being honest with you, I don't even know how you would do this as a side gig. What is your main job? But legally, Drew, legally, wink, wink, when you're filling out your logbooks for your driving job, you're supposed to, I'm still winking at the camera, include the on-duty time at your other job that would severely cut into your 70. So if you're doing it by the books, fucking horrible idea. If you were lying about your on-duty time, still sounds like a horrible idea, if I'm being honest with you. I can't think of a single part-time CDL job. They might be out there. They might be out there, but I can't think of one. They might be out there, but I don't know, man. That sounds pretty far-fetched. Big Steel Trucker says you need some sun. You're looking. Oh, wait. You know what I did wrong? Let me fix this. Let me fix this, Big Steel. Let me show you what I did wrong. Ready? I'm going to blow your mind. I'm going to blow your fucking mind. Let's see. I'm sweating my ass off right now. I just turned the AC back on. There we go. I was using the white light. Hey, huh? Huh? Oh, yeah, there's the blue light. There we go. There we go. I'll use the pink light. So now I got some color in my skin. How about that, Big Steel? How about that? Greek food can be pretty good. How hard is it to stay healthy on the road, asked Drew. It can be a real fucking challenge. I am not healthy in the least. I am not healthy in the least. It can be a real challenge. I mean, it can be done. It can be done, but it's harder than you would think. I see guys out there, you know, lifting weights and doing push-ups and shit in the parking lot and all that stuff. But I don't think they're doing it to get healthy. I think they're doing it because of fucking Fuel Island. You know, you got to be ready to fight any minute out there. If you guys don't know nothing about trucking, we truck sometimes, but we fight all the time, boys. We fucking knock motherfuckers out on Fuel Island. In case y'all didn't know. I still don't know. I feel like that's still a myth or a rumor. But, hey, you know, that's what they're trying to tell us. That's what they're trying to tell us, is that we do a lot of fighting on Fuel Island. So a push-up wouldn't kill you. Wouldn't kill you. What's going on? Fate, good to see you, man. Good to see you. Freightliners are light. Freightliner was started by Consolidated Freight. Are you saying that, because Consolidated Freight is CFI, right? Holland Donkey? Or are we talking about something else? So are you saying that CFI is behind the creation of Freightliners? Is that what you're telling me? You might be right. You might be right. You might be right. And we've got Drew says, seems like you've had to deal with a lot of weirdos training. Well, trucking just attracts fucking weirdos, man. It does. It just does. There's just so many weird people. No, thank you. You fill my life with yellow. It's always fun to go live with you guys. I'm a little tired today. Maybe I'm already feeling it. I'm not really sure, but always fun to go live. I feel like I'm like stumbling over my words, guys, you know. So I do not know truckers that do it as a second career, but it's not unheard of. I don't know of any personally, but Steven says I should be a talk show host. Thank you. I don't know how with this nasally fucking annoying voice, but thank you for saying so. Are there any CDL jobs where you can be home every day? Absolutely. A lot of them, too. A lot of them. There are a ton of options for being home daily. I mean, food service is normally one. Some people might have some other options, but there's plenty. Oil filled, depending on where you're at, you can get home every day. A ton of options for being home daily. Absolutely, absolutely. Um, what's this about? As far as grain trucks go, they say the law says 1,300 bushels is the limit, but the trailer has like 60,000 bushels in it. If you get stopped by DOT, what operations do they have ticket out of service? I feel like I'm missing something there. If stopped by DOT, what operations do they have ticket out of service? This sounds like a weight issue, Eric. This sounds like a weight issue, but you blew my mind, man. I'm not really sure. You should do a lot lizard video. I would, but lot lizards aren't real. Lot lizards are as real as fights on Fuel Island, guys. They're just not out there. They're few and far between. I would totally do some lot lizard videos. I totally would do it. Ryan Sims says no moonlighting. Well, sorry, Ryan. Sorry. You can get caught lying about having two jobs. They do occasionally. Well, there you go. There's that too. Are you really Superman? Yeah. You feel my You feel my wife. I didn't mean to say that. That's gonna get clipped, and somebody's gonna fuck with that. Damn it. That's why going live sometimes will backfire on you. So you fill my life with yellow. I am literally the greatest truck driver that ever lived. I can put it in drive better than the rest of you can. I can set my cruise control better than the rest of you. Like, I'm really good at setting the cruise control. You have no idea. It's stuff that you mere mortals shouldn't even try, right? I mean, every once in a while I check my mirrors, and when I do, you've guessed it, I do it better than you. So am I really Superman? The answer to that question is you're damn right, son. You're damn right I am. Do I get along with most of the truckers out there? When I talk to them, I do. I'm a pretty antisocial person. I just kind of stick to my truck and don't do a lot out there. But yeah, when I talk to some truckers, we get along okay, of course. There you go. Run a non-hazmat tanker, 100K a year. There you go. We at the disco now. Yeah. Oh, wait. I can do that too. Look. This light's got all kinds of settings, baby. You guys can't even see it flashing. That's fucking bullshit. Oh. There we go. There we go. Look. See? You can do all kinds of stuff. We can do that. I don't mind. Greek food is amazing, Lady Boomer, but it's got some really strong flavors. It's got really, really strong flavors. It's like olives. Olives are delicious. Love me some olives, right? But they got the strong cheeses. The strong. What are the cheeses they use? There's Greek food is good, but the flavors on them are so strong. I do hope they are open though, because I am hungry. Here we got Jack Black. Could you do Big Jeff if you remember the story? Thank you, Jack Black, for the super chat, by the way. Here's the fucking problem. Feta. Thank you, Lady Boomer. Feta. The problem with doing Big Jeff stories is a lot of what he said was in his words. Well, everything he said was in his words. Imagine that. We'll ponder that for just a fucking minute. This live is an embarrassment tonight. A lot of the story of Jeff was in his words, in the words that he used. Jeff was literally like 6'6", right? And just a big fucking dude. He could have fought anybody he wanted out there and probably beat the living shit out of them. But his power came from his words, right? So the problem is, if I go back to retell those stories all these years later, I'm going to fuck it up. And do I really want to fuck up the legend of Big Jeff? I don't know that I do. I'm not really sure that I do. So maybe, I'll give you a maybe on that, but I just don't fucking know. What's up, Xavier? Good to see you. Stick with the Greek salad. Better for a sexy figure. Exactly. Big Steel Trucker having a beer for me. Appreciate you, man. I could really go for a beer. I don't think I'm getting one tonight. I gotta be at my drop at 4 a.m. So I'll probably get up about 2. So I don't, tonight's not a night for partying. I'll tell you that. So enjoy that beer, Big Steel Trucker. Drink another for me. There you go. Lady Boomer's husband did it as his second career. So yeah, it definitely happens. Would you ever consider hauling livestock? No, I don't think I would. It just doesn't seem like anything I would really enjoy. But that's just me. Can you talk about four-wheelers and all the jacked up stuff they do? So here's why I don't. For one, it feels too easy to me, right? Like, it's real easy as a truck driver to talk about. I don't even use the term four-wheelers. I don't, unless I'm reading it off the screen. I don't even use it. It feels too fucking easy for me to. When I hear a truck driver talking about cars and how everybody in the car is a fucking idiot, and God bless that trucker for being on the road to save these drivers from themselves, it makes me feel like that trucker's like, I'm superior to you because I drive a truck, right? And the main point is, though, I don't know what Eric's upset about. I'm answering the question. So the main reason is it's too easy, right? I think I said that actually. What I meant to say was I've always looked at the difference between a truck driver and somebody out there driving their car is the person in the car is an amateur, right? Where we're considered to be professional. So if I'm out there just making fun of all the amateurs, that seems kind of like low-hanging fruit at that point, right? And that's all they are. They're just not amateur truck drivers. The amateur truck drivers are here on YouTube telling truckers what to do. They're weird. We don't associate with them. They're just fucking strange people. But people in cars are just amateurs, right? And of course they're going to fuck up. They're going to do stupid things. And it just seems like low-hanging fruit to me, if that makes any sense. So I kind of stay away from those jokes. I kind of stay away from it. And I stay away from the whole conversation. Of course, they're going to do stupid shit. That's what they do. But they think at the same time that we're doing stupid shit. Professionals with our feet on the dash. The two chats are not aligned. So I can read real time over here and then what I'm scrolling through over here. So I'm catching like the real time over there. Yeah, that's a good point. Who said that? Where'd it go? Gary. Yeah, maybe in theory, Gary, we're professional drivers. In theory. So it's a toss-up between my CDL or pilot's license. Oh boy, I don't know. I'm not really sure. I appreciate the $2, Drew. I definitely do, but I got no input on that, man. I have no input at all. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate you stopping by. Appreciate that. Getting my nicotine levels up. God damn, I love nicotine. Does anyone else love nicotine as much as I do? Oh, it's brilliant. It's so good. Truckers don't have the money. Vast majority I've seen are dudes. I don't know what you've seen, Holland Donkey, over the last couple years. But I've seen none. Cody says we got a new truck. I'm not so sure. Oh, maybe you're talking about what I was talking about earlier. That could be it. Truckers do it by the book. Hell yeah, they do. You got that right. Let's see. Have you ever held a load of drill pipe or any pipe, and if you hit the brakes, the load is strapped down? I have. I did pipe for a little while in the oil field, and I actually did have a load slide on me, and I didn't even feel like I hit the brakes that hard. We were lucky because it was pretty light pipe. There wasn't a whole lot of it, so we were able to. I was with another guy that was training me, as a matter of fact. I only did that for a week, and I was like, nah, it's not for me. But it was light enough that we were able to get out and push it back into place. It took a while, but when I saw that pipe slide like it did, I was like, you know, it's just not really for me. So I did briefly. Are we alive, or is this alive? It's a little bit of both, I think. Thank you, Nathan. I think everyone should have a beer for me. I'm counting 62 people in here right now. And if everybody had a beer for me, in effect, I'm having 62 beers tonight. And I'm definitely going to be late for the fucking delivery. For sure. Oh, that's what Eric's mad about. Definitely going to be late for the delivery. Also, definitely going to be late for the delivery. I don't know what to tell you, Eric. we're just fellas hanging out here. Sometimes it happens. Smoking some crack for you, Josh. There you go. Absolutely. Thank you. I appreciate it. And Amstel says no beer for Josh. Sad day. K-pop loving. That's definitely a fake profile. That's a catfish, fellas. All of you that went over there to click on her channel, you're getting catfished right now. So, I already read that. Yeah, Gary, you're right. I am going to do this one. Xavier. I'm trying to obviously do trucking videos and trucking stories, but I'm also trying to branch out a little bit. Is this light annoying anyone with the flashing? I'm not really sure, but let me know. Is anybody having a fucking seizure right now? Because I could probably turn that off if anybody's experiencing a seizure, but we wouldn't know because they wouldn't be able to type it. But yeah, I'm trying to branch out a little bit and do other stories. Xavier, I did the one about how I got bullied by a kid in the wheelchair. Wish more people would have watched it, just because it's one of my favorite stories ever. But I understand with doing a trucking channel why people might not even give a fuck to watch that video. But I like it. I had a fun time with it. So this is your brain on crack. Exactly. That is absolutely true, Eric. You're absolutely right. But that still doesn't make people in cars exempt from being amateurs. They are amateurs. We are, in theory, trained to do this as a profession. Now, if we apply that training, I guess that's a whole different thing. In theory, we're supposed to be better than them. It's not always true. By a guy in a long hood Peterbilt, he kept saying, I am a bull hauler, by God. I think I'm going to start working out. Yeah, you got to get your cardio in. The cardio is the most important, because you can outrun most of these guys that want to kick your ass on Fuel Island if you just do a little bit of cardio. But definitely don't fuck with the bull haulers. They're definitely the badasses out here. My dad said he was arguing with one on the CB one day, because Dad likes to be a little bit of a CB Rambo sometimes. You know, he likes to get fired up on the CB and tell a motherfucker, pull over then, bitch, I'll fucking fight you. Because Dad's old school, and I guess he's into yelling at people. Dad's a fucking boomer, right? And that's what they do. But Dad does cabinets, but he unloads them. He has to unload every one of his cabinets. And he said he got in an argument with a bull hauler one day while they were rolling down the road. And the bull hauler said, you fucking pussy, you don't even have to handle your freight. And my dad was like, yes, the fuck I do. I take all my shit off my trailer. He said, yours walks off, motherfucker. You're talking about having to handle freight. Yours literally walks off the trailer. And it was a whole thing. He was real proud of himself for coming up with that one. Meet me in Fuel Island. I'm scared, man. I've been getting beat up way too much on Fuel Island. Way too much. No, Drew. Any road rage incident stories? It's very, very rare that I get mad on the road. Maybe I'm weird. But I don't see the sense in it. You know, sometimes people will frustrate me. I think the most frustrating thing is when a car can't decide what speed they want to go. So it's like you spend the whole day like trying to go around them, and then they speed up, and then you get back over, and then they slow down, and we've got the fucking sensors on the front of the truck slowing us down automatically. To me, that's the most infuriating fucking thing, because like all cars have cruise control. Why are you doing this? Like, why are you constantly switching speeds? And to me, that gets really frustrating. And I will either flash my lights rapidly at them if I keep catching up to them, or if I get close enough to get right by their door, then I'll blast the air horn right in their fucking ear. But other than that, I don't really road rage. When I'm doing that, it's more like to get them to like pay attention. And most of the time it works. Like, hey, you're in a car, stupid. Like, fucking drive, do something. But that's like the extent of it. For me, I just kind of accept it as part of the job. You're going to get cut off sometimes. You're going to have somebody doing like stupid shit around you. And that's just the kind of how it goes. And so I just accept it. But when people are fucking up my day like that, I will flash the lights at them or hit them with the air horn. But I'm pretty chill behind the wheel, man. It's whatever. I don't really care. Sometimes it's just a fucking nightmare out there, and I'll pull over and take a half-hour break and get back to it and hope I'm running with a better crew at that point. Because, you know, you get around those fucking Prime drivers, fucking not only just Prime, but Amazon Prime also, and you've got a whole shit show on your hands. So you got to get away from them sometimes. Just stop and take a break and get back to it. But I don't do a whole lot of road raging, but I'll let people know if they're like fucking up. I'll let them know. Are those Christmas lights? Well, kind of, Dar. Yeah, good to see you, by the way, Dar. They're little LED lights, but I could see how they would be maybe Christmas lights. I could see that. But they're little tiny LEDs. But I could see that. Yeah, yeah. I do. I smoke and chew Grizzly Mint and vape. There you go. That guy's fucking... You might as well find a way to get your nicotine anally also. You're doing a lot. You're doing a lot up here. You're smoking a cigarette and you're vaping on this side, and you got a dip. I'd find a way to, for lack of a better term, take it up the ass, Eric. That's your nicotine is what I mean, because clearly you're not getting enough of it. Clearly you're not getting enough of it. Yeah, you definitely have never worked with heavy pipe. No, I sure haven't. No. And I would know that because I know about heavy, Matt. Like, have you ever lifted a fucking tarp, Matt? Like, you don't even know what heavy is, Matt, until you've lifted a fucking tarp, okay? Oh, my reefer just started. It scared the shit out of me. Normally it's on continuous, but this load it's on start stop, and it just started. I'm like, what the fuck was that? I thought somebody ran in the damn truck. So anyways, got to watch out for the van drivers and the reefers. You do. We're fucking idiots. You're absolutely right. What's the most common reason why truckers lose their CDL? I would guess maybe like DUI or something like that. That would be my guess. I don't know. Let's ask JF. I'm sure while he's telling me what a rookie I am, he can also explain how truckers lose CDLs. I'm just saying he might know. I'm not taking a shot. I'm just saying he might fucking know. All right? God damn. I'll take a shot of Tito's for you. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Oh, a shot of Tito's sounds fucking brilliant. I love it. I love it. That would be awesome. Nothing, Eric. I'm sorry. I don't have an answer for that, man. I don't care. I wouldn't have a single question, to be honest with you. Hell yeah, Disco Duck. There we go. There we go. Never take a toothpick from a bull hauler. Yeah, that's probably a quick way to get your ass kicked. Weirdest trucker you've met? You ask me that as I sit here in front of you guys. I think I'm probably the weirdest trucker most people met, you know? So for me, it's just always the typical like super truck and shit. It's like, what the fuck are you doing right now? You know, but for most everybody else out there, I'm probably the weirdest trucker they've met because I'm just a fucking weirdo, you know? So I don't really have an answer to that. It's just, it's just, they're all weird. We're all fucking weird, man. What is this guy? Just shows he knows nothing about bull hauling. We don't have a. Do we have a super truck and bull haulers? Come on there, guy. Yeah, I just said. I said my dad unloads cabinets from his trailer. What the fuck would he know about bull hauling? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Yes, that's true. Yes, my dad does not haul bulls. Maybe don't know a lot about bull hauling. Brain tickler there. I can't remember what you said they called the dance. I really enjoy. Oh, the Walmart cheer. Yeah, you got to do the Walmart cheer. I'm sure some other people here have also worked at Walmart. It's a whole thing. You got to cheer. Yeah, it's a real thing. When a car does that, I just do 65 for a while. Yeah, maybe slow it down. There's a lot of options. For me, I get kind of set in. I want to cruise at the cruising speed I picked, right? I want to just do that. Yeah, slowing it down is not a bad option either. Does weather? Oh, I think. Sorry, Drew. I think Holland Donkey is probably helping you out with a lot of your questions. I think he was answering a lot of them. But yeah, Drew is looking at, I think, getting into trucking, Dar. I think that's what's going on, or new to trucking. So that's what's going on there. So definitely, Drew, I'm not the best advice guy because I kind of, when I'm doing live streams, it's like just kind of get through the questions and move on to the next, so like people don't like feel like left out and stuff. It's a whole thing. So feel free to ask your questions, but I'm kind of just like moving past them. So if anybody wants to answer Drew's questions, feel free. But I'm just kind of trying to keep up with the flow of things, which I'm failing at miserably right now. Infuriating when you move over to let another truck merge and they pass you and hang you out in the left lane. Yeah, that's true too, Matt. I mean, it's kind of a thing, you know, when you're merging onto the interstate, you don't really know that guy's governed speed and you know how heavy his load is, how heavy your load is, and all those things. So it's obviously, once you get into it, you have to figure out, well, who's got the faster truck here, and all those things. But once you get it figured out, then you just need to get to it, right? I'll get, my truck's governed at 70. So if I get up to 70 and that trucker's hanging like right by me or slowly gaining on me, the guy that just moved over for me, I'm going to let the fuck off and I'm going to let him get around me. He's going to be around me anyways. But sometimes, you know, with a 70-mile-per-hour truck, a lot of the companies out there, I'm faster than they are. So sometimes you end up, you know, getting on the interstate, then you're way faster than that guy, and then you just keep on rolling, right? But you're absolutely right. The other driver that just hangs you out on the side of the fucking road, he's a real pain in the ass, isn't he? The guy's a real fucking pain in the ass. So I agree with you completely. We need more drivers that are aware of their fucking surroundings. You know, like that trucker that just moved over to let you merge onto the interstate. How does your truck speed compare to his truck speed? And can we get this shit worked out? But people are like just off in their own world, man. What's up, Triceratops? Good to see you. Dar says you can't handle Christmas yet. We don't really celebrate Christmas anyway, so it's kind of whatever. All I know is it's cold during that time of the year. I mean, we buy the kids stuff, but like it's not like a celebration or anything. It's just kind of, it's just there. It's just there, you know. I don't know, Heavy. You don't know my ex. You said it, Rig Pig, not me. Not me. I didn't say it. Some of the truckers that do some very same thing, speed up and slow down, and that's true, William. That's absolutely true. And you can tell, right? You can tell when it's a trucker that's just not paying attention. There are the other. I don't know. Super Bowl hauler in the house. Cool. Good on you. There are other factors, William, obviously. The weight of the load that each driver has. Are we going uphill and downhill and things like that? Obviously, right? We all know that. That's going to change the speed of the truck. But when you're cruising around like across fucking Kansas or Nebraska, one of the flat states, and you're dicking around with the same trucker that's changing speeds, that guy's an asshole. Like, set your cruise, motherfucker, and pay attention. Like, what are you doing? So I agree with you, William. As long as we take in all factors into consideration, that they may be slowing down and speeding up because of, certain conditions causing that, then that's okay. I had a driver mad at me a couple weeks ago because we were hitting hills. We were south of St. Louis. You know how you got some hills through there, right? Is it 55? I don't run that area too often, but I was pulling a heavier load. So uphill, he was passing me. Downhill, I was passing him. And that's normal. Like, you just matched up with this guy and you're probably going to spend the rest of the day passing each other while you're still on these hills. For me, I've always accepted that as normal. Okay, we're just going to pass each other all day. I'm going to keep my momentum going. He's going to keep his going, and we're just going to do this. And I don't think it's an issue. Right? The dude flipped me off because I kept passing him on the downhills. I kept passing him, and then he was passing me on the uphills. He fucking flipped me off. I'm like, I don't know, bud. Like, this, to me, this is normal. This is normal that this should be happening. Barack, thank you so much. Interesting profile picture there, but thank you so much for that. Thank you so much for that channel membership. I appreciate you so much, man. Jamie, there we go. This Mr. Football 2000 doesn't even puff on the vape. He chugs it through his anus. So, hey, we're all trying to get to that level, baby. We're all trying to get to that level. Me too, Drew. Chris. I also hold on to my steering wheel. I've heard it's bad. I heard you're not supposed to touch the fucking thing, but I grab mine and I steer it down the road. I know, I'm a rookie. Would you ever haul equipment for a rock tour? I did. I did for a little while. So, yeah. Met a driver that huffed paint. Well, I met a driver that did a lot of drugs. I've met a lot of drivers that have done a lot of drugs. So, yeah, hauling donkey. They're out there. Pirate King, now that's a question right there. What was about the New Mexico vibe? Anybody else lived in New Mexico? Anybody else spent some time in New Mexico? It's a whole state, Pirate King, that has like that small town feel, right? Like, everybody there is looking out for everybody. I was broke as shit when I moved to New Mexico, and those Mexican women would not let me go hungry. They would not. Because I worked at Walmart back then, right? When they saw me sitting on lunch breaks with nothing but a cigarette, they were like, "Where's your lunch?" And I was like, "I don't have any lunch." Well, why not? Aren't you hungry? Yeah, I'm hungry, but I ain't got no lunch. And those Mexican women, they had so much food in their bags, and they were just loading me up. Here, we got this for you. We got this for you. And some of them were even going out of their way every day to make me an extra burrito, make me an extra taco, make sure that I had something to eat every day, right? And then they started inviting me to, their family gatherings. I'm the whitest motherfucker there, right? And I got some looks. People are like, "What is this white motherfucker doing here," right? But when the old lady speaks up, I don't know what they call her, tia, abuela, I'm not really sure. But when she speaks and she says, "I invited him," no one asked a fucking question. It's like, hey, then he's part of the family. He's with us. And they look out for each other, man. New Mexico people look the fuck out for each other. They also do meth and rob your house. It's a trade-off, baby. Because I had my house broken into so many times and all my shit stolen. So you also got to deal with some New Mexican is probably going to come steal your shit also, right? But it's just like this small community feel across the entire state. And the state is absolutely gorgeous. The state of New Mexico is fucking beautiful. A lot of reservations. The reservations are bad. They're really sad, to be honest with you. But the actual state of New Mexico is just a beautiful place. You've got Shiprock, which is really cool. You've got a ton of Native American sites. I wish I could say more, Pirate King, but it was just something about the way it felt, man. It's such a cool place. And I would move back. I would totally move back to New Mexico. You know, my wife has been in Colorado her whole life, and she's just kind of stuck in that way. Like, I live in Colorado. If she said, yeah, do it, I would go back immediately. I would go back just right away. I love it, man. I still love going through there. Last time I was there, I won like $900, I think, playing blackjack. So that's a good reason to be there, right? I just, you know, automatically assume if I live there, I would just win $900 every day playing blackjack, right? That seems reasonable. That seems, yeah, I think so. Don't forget the squiggly. Yeah, no shit. God damn. Best trucker on the planet. That's right, baby. That's right. Absolutely. Thank you for recognizing my greatness. Appreciate it. Holland Donkey. So, and thank you, Barack, for the $20. Appreciate you. Thank you so much, man. You've been very supportive tonight. Channel membership, $20. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you guys so much. That is awesome. We just drive better on 2 hours of sleep. This guy. That guy's killing me. I might make a video out of that guy. I'll be like, so I met this bull hauler, right? And then I'll spend an hour ranting about what a great truck driver he was. Give me more material, sir. Oh boy. Anyways, how do you become a channel member? I think it's how do you do that? I don't even fucking know. Oh, right under the video, under the stream, it should say join. I'm not sure how it works for mobile. I'm not sure. And Horn Dog, thank you, by the way. You sent me a couple, what do they call them? Super thanks under the videos the last couple days. So appreciate you, man. But I think it's a button that says join. I think it says join, and then you can do the channel membership from there. But I got to be honest with you guys. I'm surprised. This hour flew by fucking fast. It's already been an hour, but I can always tell it's been an hour, not only by the timer on my screen, but because of my years of smoking right here, starts to get real painful, starts swelling up a little bit on me, and we're there, baby. We're there. I'm starting to feel it. I appreciate it. I don't feel like this was my greatest stream ever. I kept getting really distracted, and the bull hauler guy was like just really super trucking all over the place. But I appreciate you guys. I'm gonna call it a night. Always love when you guys come hang out with me. Always a good time. But I am out of here. Hopefully a video tomorrow. And I guess just to wrap it up, I can't even begin to express how grateful I am. We have made it back to 4,000 subscribers. We've almost cleared 500,000 views on this new channel, and that's like within 8 months. And this is you guys taking the time to watch and share the videos and comment and like and all that stuff. I didn't think we'd be able to rebuild, and we are balls deep in it right now. So I just wanted to take a few minutes and say thank you guys. It's been a fun experience, and I think we're going to have a lot more fun with it in the future. I will shut the fuck up now. I'll see you guys next time. Appreciate you.